scored 4 runs early and you guys didn't score the rest of the game. Tonight you scored early. Is there a sense of urgency with your team to keep going, or do you feel like your team's sitting on the lead on it?
I definitely think we got flat tonight. It was something I pointed out to them around the 5th inning, that we needed a little more energy from them. But, you know, I also think we have to give some credit to Lisa Norris. I think the times where we stopped scoring are the times where she came into the ball game the last 2 nights, and she's done a really good job against us. She's thrown really well. Would I like to see my team have more energy, have better at bats, and do some things to put the team away? Definitely. But I think we do have to give a lot of credit to her for the job she's done as well.
What was the explanation to you on the last out?
He told me that she didn't foul it off. She swung and missed. It just happened to hit her. So strike 3. I thought I saw the bat, but honestly, he has the best view on the field, so.
Jessica, you accounted for 6 to 7 runs for the Pride tonight. This summer is basically the redemption for female teams. The women's U.S. soccer team winning gold, the U.S. women's water polo team winning gold. What is it going to take for you guys to win tomorrow and put you into the championship game and win?
Well, we were in, Beth Trainer brought this up, after the game. We were in the same position 2 years ago, and obviously you never want, to lose a game in the championship. But I think, sometimes you can learn the most, from situations like today. And I think when you look at the U.S. women's soccer team water polo, all the examples that you gave, it's those losses I think that sit so well to make you learn and to make you fight and to make you figure out exactly how you can learn and come back and get that redemption. I personally think when you're on a winning streak and you're beating everyone all the time, and that's when, I know when we lost in 2008, we were beating everyone. We lost that last game. I think sometimes nights like tonight, as much as they hurt, I think it's the most that we can learn and go out and kick butt tomorrow.
So was Norris throwing maybe a little bit differently than how you scouted? I noticed some of her miles on the screen, and they were higher than you normally see from Norris. She was about 72 on a couple of them. So maybe she was throwing a few more fastballs than you're used to seeing. Was the scouting a little different?
I honestly think her changeup has been the difference maker. I think it makes everything seem that much harder, and she always has a good changeup, but I don't know that we've seen it as good as it's been the past 2 nights, the other times we've seen her throughout the year. So she's throwing really well, she's moving the ball around the zone, and she really gets a lot of credit for, keeping them in the ball game last night and for their win tonight.
Natasha, a lot of times you lead by example. What are your thoughts going into tomorrow's game?
Right along with Jess, I think this is kind of a wake-up call for us. I think we needed to get a little kick in the butt. Things get covered when you're cruising and winning games, and things get covered and you don't see that. So I think this is good for us. I think towards the end we did start to come together a little bit more. We had a little bit of fight. Like Coach said, we kind of lost it in the middle of the game, and I think that's what I'm holding on to the most, is that we had it, and we were on cruise control. We weren't pushing through, and we weren't pushing them down when we already had them down. And they had 6 outs, and they were about to go home, and they didn't want to go home, and they had a lot of fight. So hopefully that we can learn from that, and that's what hurts me the most, is that we didn't have fight until the end.
Jessica, we talked a little bit about kind of finding your swing in the season coming in late. What is that process for you? How do you get dialed in? How do you when you start feeling comfortable with there?
I think Beth knows as much as anybody. It's a battle she's been throwing at me, and it's been awesome to have her, be able to continue to work with me, and honestly, to be on an amazing team and constantly learn. But it's hard. You come into a season, you miss 3 weeks, and are you kidding me? Look at Lisa Norris, look at the pitchers that we're facing, and there's no time to kind of ease into it. You're constantly mentally beating yourself up, and I feel like, to be honest, it wasn't until just even a week ago, that I started to feel like I was getting back to my old ways, and I felt a lot more confident and seeing the ball better.
Coach, so you only gave up 1 run in the first inning, and then you shut them down for a couple innings, and then gave up that big inning. Like, what happened? Did y'all just take your foot off the gas pitching wise? Was you missing your spots? Besides the defense, what happened pitching wise?
But I think she made some good pitches. I think a couple things went wrong. We hit a batter in that inning, and I didn't necessarily like the matchup of Kulba and Kat right there at the end, so I probably let her go one batter too long just because I had seen that matchup early in the year and I didn't love it, and I like the matchup better with Kat and Sharonda McDonald coming up. So, you know, I may have let Danielle stay a batter too long, but she thrown a nice game up to that point and really battled through a tight strike zone and some different things. So, I think Akron has a great offense, and I think, again, you know, we're taking a lot of the blame, which we should, but we also should give Akron credit for, you know, they've swung well all season long, and they put up a ton of runs against a lot of pitchers in this league. So, you know, they came to life right there, and like Natasha said, too, they had a lot of fight. So, you know, they get a lot of the credit for doing that to us right there.
Time for one more.